Administration is responding after an independent analysis found the state's projected multi-billion-dollar deficit is actually bigger than we thought it was going to be. That's not all that report uncovered either. Thanks for joining us for Fox 40 News at 5:30. I'm Eric Harriman.
And I'm Nikki Lorenzo. Fox 40 Capitol reporter Eitan Wallace shows us what else the report says about the budget spending levels and how Democrats and Republicans are responding to it.
Well, the report concludes over the long term, the governor's budget most likely spends more than the state can afford. But the Newsom administration maintains this budget is fiscally responsible. It was just a few weeks ago the governor presented his updated budget known as the May revision, a $306.5 billion budget he said prioritizes California's most pressing matters from homelessness to education to flood control. But the governor also noted the budget comes with an anticipated $31.5 billion deficit.
This was not an easy budget, but I hope you see we try to do our best to hold the line and take care of the most vulnerable, most needy, but still maintain prudence.
But now this report from the Legislative Analyst's Office, also known as the LAO, brings up possible budget issues. The nonpartisan office, whose job is to provide fiscal and policy analyses and advice to the legislature, estimates the deficit will actually be closer to $34 billion. Just how they came to that conclusion, analyst Gabe Pettick, who worked on the LAO report, says in part it comes down to how much tax money is projected to come in.
We do have certain good information coming in now, like the taxes that taxpayers pay in their wage withholding from their paychecks is giving us a good indication. Those are down 5% year over year.
Based on revenue and spending estimates, the LAO report concludes, quote, there is less than a 1 in 6 chance the state can afford the May revision spending level across the next 5 years. This means that if the legislature adopts the governor's May revision proposals, the state very likely will face more budget problems over the next few years. To help solve this, the report suggests the legislature cut one-time spending projects by about $6 billion.
So we don't disagree with the legislative analysts that there are going to be problems that we're going to have to confront in future years.
California Department of Finance Deputy Director H.D. Palmer worked closely on the budget and spoke to us on behalf of the Newsom administration. He says while the long-term outlook is important, he stresses the Newsom administration has taken steps to ensure this year's budget is fiscally responsible.
We don't want to exacerbate the risks that are out there by doing the things like higher ongoing spending, like raising taxes, like tapping into the reserves when we may need them down the road.
It's a message echoed by Democratic Assembly Budget Chair Phil Ting.
You might recall the last time we had a recession, California couldn't pay its bills. We couldn't be further from that.
But on the Republican side, members say they are concerned the state is spending beyond its means.
Well, we have people in this body that are addicted to spending, and that's becoming an American problem. And we need to knock it off because eventually people have to pay.
And the constitutional deadline to pass a balanced budget is 2 weeks from today, June 15th. Reporting at the state capitol, covering local news that matters, Eitan Wallace, Fox 40 News.